Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is part 22 of The Real Hidden Truth. We're gonna get straight into this, okay, as usual. And I hope everyone is having an amazing day, afternoon, or night. But yeah, let's do this. Part 22. Okay, last one was part 21. I think we talked about fate or hell. No, it was actually hell, a testimony, a hell testimony. But yeah, now we're on part 22. Let's see what this is about. We're on Instagram right now. Hello, everyone. Okay. So much videos. So much we got up ahead. But yeah. Oh, we got a four part in part 22. Four videos for part 22. Okay. This is the one we did last, part 21. Okay, let's just jump straight into it.
Speaking
How old is the earth? Okay. People, I mean, I don't really care like how old is the earth, but I guess, I mean, biblically, he's gonna make it make sense. Okay, I've seen this video already. He's gonna make it make sense. Okay, so yeah, let's jump straight into it. How old is the earth?
speaking of creation. So, question for you. The earth is how old and where did scientists get millions of billions of years?
Well, when you ask how old is the Earth or the universe or anything, we cover that on video number 1 for 2 hours. I'll give you the condensed version.
Let's
There's
go.
a biblical answer and a scientific, supposedly scientific answer. There are numerous scientific evidences that this Earth cannot be billions of years old. It just can't be, for scientific reasons. It only takes one to prove that. Here's a dinosaur toe bone. They're going to tell the kids when you see a dinosaur bone, oh, this is 70 million years old. Really? Where'd you come up with that number? I think that bone is probably 4,500 years old from Noah's flood. See, if you're looking for the age, I use the illustration. If I told you these Bic pens were 5,000 years old,
Interesting.
how would you refute my claim? You'd say, well, I'm claiming these pens are 5,000 years old. Well, let's do some testing. The ballpoint pen was invented in 1888.
Oh, okay. I
The
see.
little ball at the end that rolls around and puts
I mean, yeah, I see where he's going with this.
ink on. Well, since the ballpoint pens weren't made till 1888, you just proved my 5,000-year claim wrong with that one factoid, right? The pen had to be made after it's less than 132 years old. Oh, okay. Then we find out, so this ain't right. Okay, 5,000. Let's move it up here. Okay, I say these pens were made in 1888. You say, wait a minute now, Hovind.
Speaking of creation.
Part 2.
So,
5,000. Let's move it up here. Okay, I say these pens were made in 1888. You say, wait a minute now, Hovind. They're not 5,000. Plastic was first invented in 1907. Those pens are made of plastic. Well, you just proved my claim wrong again. We got to move the line up. 1907 is the closest those pens can be. Okay, can't be 5,000. Then you find out Bic Corporation didn't start till 1945 after World War II. Here I got a Bic ballpoint plastic pen.
I mean, yeah, I see what he's doing here. Because if it's 5,000 years old, how come these part of the pen were made 100 years ago, not thousands of years ago?
Started in Paris. Company made by Marcel Bic, 1945. Okay, that just proved my claim was wrong 3 different ways. It's not 5,000 years old. Okay, I don't know when the pen was made, and actually, I don't care. Okay, but I know it's made after 1945. So if somebody says this Earth is billions of years old, I say, excuse me, there's all kinds of ways to prove it's not billions of years old.
Tell me one.
The moon is going around the Earth, but the moon's leaving us about 1.5 inches a year. The moon is receding. Okay, if you do the math on that, you run it back and say, wow, 1.2 billion years ago, the Earth-Moon orbit would collapse because they get too close together. It's like 2 magnets. You bring them close and pretty soon they snap together. Because of the
I like how he put that. I mean, it is true. It is. I mean, yeah, I mean, when you put it that way.
Inverse square law you learn in physics. So I go through probably 30 different ways on video number 1 how to prove the Earth is not billions of years old. It just can't
not
be.
that I care if it's. I truly don't care how old is the Earth. Okay. I'm guessing he's trying to prove that the scientists come up with that number. I don't know. I'm guessing they did.
They say 4.543 billion years old. I say, guys, I'm sorry. I'll just try one of them here. The oil pressure, let's say the receding moon. The moon, 5,000. Let's move it up here. The moon goes around the Earth every 27 days and spins it once every 27 days. It's a little more complicated than that, but it ends up where the moon is tidally locked. The same side shows to us all the time. So it is turning, but it's also spinning or going around and orbiting at the same rate. So they say the moon's 238 million miles away, 1,000 miles away, but the moon is moving away. Nobody argues about this. About 1.5 inches a year, we're losing the moon. They've known this for a long time. And I go through on my I did on my channel, Genesis Baptist Church channel, YouTube, about 2 weeks ago. I did one just on this moon issue. You can also watch it on Doc Dino on YouTube, DOCDINO, YouTube. Doc. They keep taking down my channel. The atheists hate us. They complain and cry about anything I say, and so YouTube takes us down. So we're up on Rumble and Odyssey too.
If you're an atheist, why do you care what us Christians think? If you are an atheist, but really there's no such thing though, because even atheists has faith. Everyone has faith. Everyone just don't have faith in God or in the same God, but everyone has faith. So really the atheists do believe in something. Ignorance, I'm guessing, being stubborn, is just the pride. You
just go there instead. So the Earth and Moon are getting further away. I did all this long drawn out on this, documenting clearly the moon's moving away. Well, there's a law called the inverse square law. If two objects are attracted to each other, like with gravity, if you bring it into 1/3 the distance, you take that 1/3, flip it over, and square it. It's 9 times the gravitational pull. Inverse square law applies to gravity. It applies to light. As you bring it in closer, it's at 1/3 the distance. It's 9 times as bright. It applies to magnetism. The inverse square law applies to girls at a distance.
Keep in mind, everything in the universe has to be perfect for us, for this planet to survive, for us to be alive. Everything has to be perfect. Temperatures, like every single thing in space, the water, like everything has to be perfectly intact for us to be here today. And you telling me that came out of nowhere? Come on. But yeah, like I said, I don't care how old is the earth. Like, it doesn't matter. All I know is Jesus came here. God came on this planet and died for my sins. He made a way for me to connect with him, and that's through Jesus Christ. And I am very grateful for that. I hope you are. Don't take that for granted, because there will be a time, just like you here now, you're watching this. Like 2 years ago, you wasn't here, but you are here now. It's the same thing. When you are in front of God's throne, you're gonna think like, wow, I'm here. Like, I can't believe this. That's how time works. And when you die, there is no time. You're going to be in eternity. That's amazing.
The moon goes around the Earth every 27 days and spins it once every 27 days. It's a little more complicated than that, but it ends up where the moon is tidally locked. The
Part 4
is a little over 1 billion years ago. So if you brought the moon back in 1 billion years ago, it would collapse and touch the Earth. How are we teaching the kids it's 4.6 billion?
Crazy.
It's not common sense. It's like me telling you my ink pen's 5,000 years old. For you to tell me the Earth is 4 billion years old is insane. Just
I mean, he's doing his homework. I can't deny that.
the moon, just that one, says, I'm sorry, it cannot be 4.5 billion.
That's my TikTok, chosen.ralph. Okay, go follow me on TikTok. But yeah, that was it for part 22 of The Real Hidden Truth. Okay, and you guys can go follow me on my Instagram right here, Real Hidden Truth with 3H at the end. Okay, go follow my Instagram, guys. But yeah, that was it for this video. How old is the earth? Not that I care, but hey, hey, the higher ups, the government, whatever you want to call them, they always trying to deceive. Mainly the enemy. And you should know who's the enemy. Okay? Satan and his minions. I just have to let that be known. So some people don't just assume what I'm talking about. But yeah. So far, that's it. Yeah, you guys go follow me on Instagram. I post every day. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Yeah, you guys can hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that notification bell to stay notified every time I drop a video. Okay? But yeah, that was it. Just like the video so it can spread around. People need to hear things like this. Share the video with your family, friends, and enemy. Forgive them, especially if you want God to forgive you. Forgive your enemies. Like, it doesn't matter how wrong they did you, okay? Just forgive them. Give that to God. Leave that up to God to take care of. But yeah, other than that, just check out my previous videos and wait on the ones to come. I'm gonna catch you on the next one.